Sorry for interrupting your coffee break. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, a digital summit in a national library, a place of books, preserved wisdom, printed knowledge, is something that is truly remarkable. I think that says a lot about your country and shows that Estonia can both preserve tradition and shape the future, protect the old and embrace the new. I'm convinced that therein lies the strength of Estonian society. Every year, the Tallinn Digital Summit provides us with a good opportunity for exchange among European friends and with experts. After all, we in Europe need to become more self-reliant in our approach to AI and new technologies. We have to do that if we not only want to control or even be controlled by developments, but also wish to shape them. Estonia is showing us how that can be done. With AI Leap 2025, you are introducing artificial intelligence throughout your schools, and the authorities in your country already perform 99% of services for citizens online. I have been told that here in Estonia there is a popular sport, kicking, which involves swinging high enough to go over the top of the frame. And perhaps that is precisely what characterizes your country. On occasions, you dare to swing out far and up high without disregarding the risks. Estonia has thus become a digital pioneer. However, and this is the reason why we are gathered here today, the question of how far out and high you can and should swing is the most pressing one in the current climate. For artificial intelligence is not simply the latest technological innovation. It is a force. It is a force that is radically changing our societies with implications we cannot yet foresee. The challenges facing us are huge. Authoritarian regimes are using AI to consolidate their power. Disinformation is threatening our democracies. In what kind of world will we and do we want to live in the future? Nothing less than this is what is at stake here. Do we as humans control digitization and artificial intelligence, or do they control us? How can we ensure that information remains freely accessible? And how can Europe become technological, more sovereign and independent? I believe this is about much more than just technology. We need to talk about resilience. That is also your focus, I heard, in this room this afternoon. Resilience is a society's ability to cope with change, to shape it in such a way that society becomes stronger, while at the same time not abandoning its fundamental values. It is the ability to be innovative while protecting what stays important to us: freedom, democracy, human dignity, self-determination. Ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, AI can indeed strengthen our democracies through better education, more efficient administration, fairer participation. Yet it can also endanger them through disinformation, manipulation, the erosion of public discourse. That is why we need resilient societies, societies that are not only technologically well-versed, but also critical, that are not only innovative, but also aware of their responsibility. And that is exactly what you are modeling here in Estonia. You are digitizing processes, but in a responsible way. You're giving your citizens control over their own data. You are investing massively in digital education. You are creating transparency. And above all, and I consider this is very important, you are making the state accessible to citizens. When appointments with authorities take minutes rather than hours, when the state is there for the people, easily accessible, efficient, available around the clock, something very crucial is established. That is what we need, and that is trust. And that is absolutely essential in a democracy. Only if our states and the administration are efficient and able to act will people continue to trust democracy and its institutions for the future. That is a huge task facing us all at the time when democracy is coming under attack in many, many of our European countries. Without this trust, democracy withers. You in Estonia are showing that technological courage and democratic responsibility make a society stronger and more resilient. And you are also showing how a small country can become a laboratory for digitization. All over in Europe, we can learn from you. I wish you and all of us inspiring conversations and something of the courage of the Estonians so that we too dare to swing out further in our thinking. Thank you so much.